If you're in the market to purchase a foam roller of some kind in order to roll out your achy and stiff muscles, then it might just be that a travel roller of some kind is going to serve you best rather than the more traditional and bulky foam roller. Now, if you want to know why this is, and if you want to know which type of travel roller is going to make your life a heck of a lot more convenient, then stick around and watch this video. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out today's video. Today I'm going to give you a couple of really neat reasons as to why a travel roller might work best for you if you're looking to purchase some type of roller in order to take care of those stiff and achy muscles. Now real quick, if you have not met me before and you're new to this channel, my name's Jim, I'm a physical therapist, and on this channel I post all sorts of content pertaining to the world of physical therapy in order to help benefit those who want to learn how to move better, how to feel better, how to live more active and healthier lifestyles, how to get out of pain and experience a more enriching and rewarding life. I also post content for physical therapy students and those who want to become physical therapists and become the best practitioners possible. Now, if you're intrigued or interested by that in any sort of way, please hit the like button. That would mean a lot to me. Feel free to subscribe as well, because I'm always putting out new content on these topics. All right, and now that we've met and I've introduced myself, let's start talking about these foam rollers. So today's video is not about what foam rolling is or how to do it, but if you are interested in that and do want to learn how to foam roll effectively or want to learn more about it, simply leave a comment below in the comments section and I'll be more than happy to post some content pertaining to that. I aim to provide content that is helpful and useful, but my goal is always to provide content that you, the viewer, are interested in. So all you have to do, if there's any topics you want to learn about, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to make a video on that. So the first thing to get out of the way here is that travel rollers oftentimes are made out of different material than actual traditional foam rollers. Now, this isn't always the case, but just in case you're getting confused with someone saying foam rolling even though they're on a roller that is not made of foam, they're often using those terms interchangeably, so just keep that in mind. So the second thing to be aware of here is that when I'm mentioning a travel roller, I'm doing that on the premise of using the roller only for rolling muscle tissue on the body. Larger, more traditional foam rollers are great for various other activities and exercises. People use them for activation exercises and movement challenges, but today we are simply looking at using these rollers for the sake of rolling soft tissue. So when it comes to using a foam roller to roll over different parts of our body to help relax muscles and feel a bit better, get some stiffness out of the system, the reason why I'm suggesting a travel roller rather than the larger, more traditional foam roller is simply because a travel roller by and large allows you to do all the same types of rolling and rolling over same body parts as with a larger foam roller. So that leads me into the next section here, in that when you use a travel roller, you can by and large do all the same type of rolling and roll all the same body parts with a travel roller that you can with a larger foam roller. So since we can take up less space and we can now do all the same type of rolling as we would with a larger foam roller, we've already got a win put in the win column for a travel roller. Now, another win that we can put in the travel roller column here when looking at just using a roller for rolling muscles is the fact that we're saving a ton of space. So there's a nice portability factor that goes into all of this, especially if you are someone who plans on taking your roller with you to various different places. Some people like taking their rollers to the gym or to the yoga studio or to other places, and so having something that takes up about this much space versus something like that, it's going to come in quite handy if we're going to be transporting this around. Now, this is super nice because when you go to the gym, a lot of times it's nice to have your own equipment, especially in this COVID era. Just keeping things to yourself and having equipment that only you yourself touch can be a nice added benefit when you're doing these activities. And now, just to be clear, in an ideal world where space and money is not an issue, it's nice to have all sorts of different rollers, to have a couple of larger foam rollers with different textures and different firmnesses, and maybe even a couple of different sizes and types of travel rollers. But we don't always live in this ideal world. Many people just want one roller, one that is going to give them the best bang for their buck, and so this is why, again, in this video, I'm going with the travel roller. Now, it's nice when we're using a travel roller because we're saving space and it makes life a lot easier for simply tossing a travel roller like this or like this into a gym bag, because now, again, we don't have to worry about lugging something massive around. It fits nice and easy into a gym bag, or you can simply carry it in your hand, no big deal. But there's another factor we want to look at when it comes to which type of travel roller is best. Now, there's no universal right or wrong with a travel roller, but one thing that I like to tell people to keep in mind is that if you're going to purchase a travel roller, look for one that's not quite like this, but more so like this. If you can see here, what we're looking at is the fact that this travel roller has ends that can tighten up so that you can actually keep stuff inside without it falling out. Now, something like this is super handy because, again, if you toss this into your gym bag, well, if you have different pieces of mobility equipment or bands or skipping ropes or whatever it's going to be, you can put it right in here, and now you've not only saved more space, but when you take it out, you can just take this with you and not have to worry about holding on to 3 or 4 things at once. So the added benefit with having a travel roller where we can actually store some of our equipment inside is that if you're going to a gym, you can stuff a couple of different things in there, not have to hold on to a bunch of different objects all at once. Then also, you don't have to worry about grabbing other equipment that other people might be using. Again, you have a little bit more right in here that you can keep using strictly for yourself. So you can put whatever you want in these things. Again, you can put different pieces of mobility equipment. You can put skipping ropes. You can put exercise bands in there. Whatever's going to fit in there that you feel you want to take with you. And you can keep it right in there even as you're doing your rolling. So as an example, when I got this style of travel roller years and years ago, it actually came with a bunch of different mobility balls of different firmnesses. There's a third one. I don't know where it is. I apparently lost it. But again, you just put it all right in there and then cinch up the band, and now I can take a whole bunch of mobility equipment with me. So now I'm not just confined to doing rolling, but if I want to do other soft tissue work, I can simply pop out some of the mobility balls in here and use those. I could also take exercise bands and again put those right in there if I wanted to use those, and I still got plenty of space for more equipment as well. So looking at something like a peanut where I just got 2 little balls kind of welded together there, again, that can simply go right in there. Still plenty of space in there. I got those other balls and other bands in there. Still plenty of space to go. This can come in quite handy. Now, there's plenty of other different types of travel rollers out there that allow you to store equipment in them, besides something like this with these little kind of cinch-up bands. There's ones actually that have hard plastic caps that you put right on the end. Those work great, but sometimes I just worry about maybe that plastic cap falling off when I don't want it to. So my preferred style is always something like this with a band that I can simply cinch up. So there you have it. There's my reasons why as to if I could only have one type of foam roller, it would be a travel roller where I could store some equipment inside. Now again, I have different rollers, whether they're travel rollers or foam rollers. They all serve a purpose, but if I'm only getting one, it's going to be this type of travel roller. So if you have any questions pertaining to the information that I've given in this video, please simply leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to respond to you and answer your question. If there's other content that you want to learn about pertaining to the world of physical therapy, again, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll see if I can produce a video with that content. So if you found this video helpful or informative in any sort of way, please feel free to hit that like button. That would mean a lot to me, and feel free to subscribe as well so you don't miss any of the content that I'm putting out. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on this video. Take good care of yourselves, keep looking after yourselves, keep looking after one another, keep making great things happen, and I'll see you in the next video.